Married at First Sight UK's latest series has been kicking off with couples arguing, gossip and breakdowns. Lara, 49, and Richie, 51, were the eldest match in this year's experiment, and despite some difficulties, it seemed as if there was potential in their relationship. Sadly, at the latest commitment ceremony, they told the experts that it just wasn't going to work for them. Warning: this article contains spoilers from MAFS UK. Why did Lara and Richie leave MAFS UK? The Married at First Sight UK couples had to endure Yes Week, where one half of each pair was in charge of what they did. For some, the experience brought them closer together. This included, for a time at least, Lara and Richie. The former musician organized for them to play football, which resulted in them giggling and falling on the floor, kissing in a very romantic moment. However, at the commitment ceremony, it was decided that their time on the show was to end. BBC viewers switch off Laura Kuenssberg after 9 minutes through teary eyes. Lara explained that her husband was a great guy, but he wasn't the man for her. She previously said that he was more of a project than she had anticipated, since he had never been in a long-term relationship before. Richie wasn't oblivious to his shortcomings either, stating, "I'm always fearful that someone's going to leave, or if I'm not good enough for someone, but in this case, Lara doesn't give me that feeling at all. She makes me feel like she will be there, and I've probably learned more in the last week than I've learned in the last 20 years. Unfortunately, it did get too much for mum of one, Lara, who told the experts this was no longer for her and wanted to leave. Richie said it would be painful for both of them if he chose to stay, and so agreed with his wife that it was time to go. Speaking to the camera, Lara said, "I wanted sunset walks on the beach and he wanted personal growth." Meanwhile, Richie, who was visibly upset, admitted he was gutted and thought she could have been the one. Royal editor on why Queen's procession will start at exactly 2:22 p.m. Royal MAFS UK. Richie Does shares frustration over moment axed from wedding. Reaction: MAFS fans baffled as Kasha hits back at Kwame in explosive row. Explainer: Lara and Richie's exit wasn't the only drama during the ceremony either, as Janita and Kwame clashed. Janita and her husband Jordan had fallen out as she questioned if he should take an ADHD test. When they were finished speaking to the experts, Kwame told Janita across the room don't diagnose him, which led to her lashing out. Janita and Jordan walked out for a moment with him comforting his wife as she apologized again. Elsewhere, Thomas had reached boiling point, having argued with April and Janita earlier in the week. He also felt his relationship with Adrian had taken a massive step backwards and did write that he wanted to leave the process. But by the end of their discussion, Thomas changed his mind and insisted he wanted to carry on working on their marriage. MAFS UK continues Monday to Thursday at 9 p.m. on E4.